I don't know if this is working on Instagram, but I figured I'd give that a try as well. Why the hell not? I don't know how long I will be going, but hey. I don't know if this is working. Oh, it is working. Okay. It is definitely working, though it's kind of compressed, which is interesting. Alright. But apparently I have gone live on Instagram as well. So we'll see how this works. I have no idea. I am up to The Witness. You can't see me at the moment because I'm being lazy about wearing the hijab. I have been having a nightmare time trying to be The Witness. Now, first, the key question. I just want to know, what light level? Just out of curiosity. For the wit. Hey Henry, what's up? I'm not even on Discord at the moment because I'm using the wrong headset. I'm just curious to know, what is the recommended power level for The Witness? I have been having a nightmare of a time trying to do The Witness. Alright, I'm just gonna say it right now. It has been a nightmare trying to do The Witness. Alright? Let's just go with that. Alright? Okay. It's I think my biggest problem with The Witness is they should give us checkpoints. I still need to play Gears of War. Now that we know that there's a game coming out, I definitely have to do Gears of War. It's on my list. Plus, Lone Hawk has dared me to do, which I should probably go into the Discord. I should probably switch headsets. Give me a sec. So, alright, so first off, I'm probably going to be leaving in a little bit early for stuff. But Lone Hawk has also dared me to do Bloodborne. I think I'm on Instagram as well, which I've never done before. I've started messing around with Instagram. But so I don't know if this is working on Instagram, if I'm actually live on Instagram at the moment, or what's going on with Instagram. But I'm trying to get this posted as well. It looks like it's working. I think. Anyway, I don't know. I don't know how long videos can even go on Instagram. I know nothing about Instagram. I absolutely know nothing about it. Let me just open Discord. So I haven't even played, what's it called? There's an update upcoming. I haven't yet played Elden Ring, which is another game on my list to play. And no, I haven't played the Jade Shadows yet, but I have seen it. And you know what? Dear God, just DE, what are you doing? What are you doing? That would be cool, Henry. That would definitely be cool. But I saw the Jade Shadows, and everybody on the X's was like ridiculous. Like, oh, it brought me to tears, and I'm looking at it like this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Just all right. There's gonna be spoilers for Jade Shadows, okay? So anyone who doesn't want to see spoilers from Jade Shadows from this moment onwards, maybe I'll bring it up every now and then. There will be spoilers for Jade Shadows. Period. Just there will be spoilers for it because that is just beyond words moronic. I'm just gonna say it flat out. No. I'm sorry, but no. That is just dumb. You're fueling the crazy fanfic people with your stupidity. Dear God, what are you doing, DE? come on, just no, we don't need this. We really, desperately don't need this. All right? No. You are feeding the fanfic crazies. For some reason, I can barely hear the game too, which sucks. And I need to be able to hear the game very well. Thank you very much. There we go. I think this will work. Let's see. You know, let me go on the phone. But all right. Anyway, so like I said, there will absolutely be spoilers.
Good morning, Garp. Seriously, that's just awesome.
Oh, it did work.
For the hunters, we have the Seal the Hamkara Grasp.
Oh, it did work. So I did post my video on Instagram as well. All right. That's cool. My Xur location video is now on Instagram. Okay. Now, do I have to, like, what if I close this? Does that change anything? 1 of 7 steps complete. Okay. I will deal with that in a little bit. But now I have a professional account on Instagram. Okay? Alright. Right. This has been a nightmare. Okay? I'm just gonna just say this. This has been a nightmare. Thank you very much. And yes, I'm going to raise the game audio because I need to be able to hear this. I don't know if this works on the Instagram. I don't know what's going on the Instagram, so let me know. No. I don't know if this works. Anyway, this has been an unbearable nightmarish hell, alright? Let me just say this. This has been an unbearable nightmarish hell, okay? Alright? I've decided now to go with Galahorn. With Galahorn.
Fire team, we're here. It's quiet.
It's long. That's the problem.
Like
you don't get the chance. It's like you have to redo everything to get to a point where you then, like let's say you want to experiment with something. And you die because your experiment didn't work out.
Give yourself to darkness, Guardian.
You die.
But stay vigilant. Stay alive.
Of course, Guardian. Svala, I'm a Guardian. I don't die.
Cora, Crow, we're under attack. Cora, hello? Come in.
We've got enemies incoming too. We're trying to get to you as fast as we can.
I'm tired. I'm on the verge of because, I mean, I've made it all the way up to about the second one, the halfway mark for the second subjugator. And it's like there's no checkpoint. You need a checkpoint in this. You need like 2 checkpoints. This is, unless, I mean, if you're solo, I feel like Bungie should like make, they do make accommodation for solo players. DE doesn't, even though I got a lot of issues with DE right now. I definitely have a lot of issues with DE.
Cora, Crow, we're under attack. Cora, hello? Come in.
We've got enemies incoming too. We're trying to get to you as fast as we can.
Yeah, well, clearly it's not going to stop. I need to be able to hear the game. In July of his Unit Dynasty.
This is what it has come to. Unfortunate.
Cora, Rogue, we're under attack. Cora? Hello? Come in.
We've got enemies incoming too. We're trying to get to you as fast as we can.
Crow, we're under attack. Ikora? Hello? Come in.
We've got enemies incoming too. We're trying to get to you as fast as we can.
This is unfortunate.
Ikora, Crow, we're under attack. Ikora? Hello? Come in.
We've got enemies incoming too. We're trying to get to you as fast as we can.
out of their office. They'd be more polite about it, but they would tell you you're being a moronic idiot. Politely. Okay? So, dear video game developers, for the love of God, hire a medical doctor. At the very least, so you can record the medical doctor on the floor laughing over some of your really stupid takes. Because I'd really like to see that. But otherwise, seriously, DE needs a medical doctor hired at some point. Because some of their takes are so dumb. Far Cry 6 is just plain moronic. I've heard Madam Web has dumb stuff in it. Destiny 2 has dumb stuff in it. Destiny 2. I'm sorry. Anybody who's in cryo sleep does not need to eat. Are you really this dumb? When your medical stupid is so obvious that I can see it. I don't have an MD. For the love of God, why are you this dumb? There's some things about medicine that are just blatantly you don't need to be dumb to figure it out. I have this major pet peeve. Okay, all right, is that better? Okay, fine. So let me go all over again. All right. Dear video game developers, for the love of all that is holy, okay, hire a goddamn video game, hire a doctor, someone with an M and a D after their name, to review your content. If for no other reason than so you could take a video of the doctor rolling on the floor laughing at you so I can enjoy watching it. Because I seriously have a major pet peeve with medical stupid, alright? I'm not even an MD, and I can see your stupid mistakes. Some of them are just so moronically dumb that you don't even need an MD. But you know what? Fine. Hire an MD because I want to see them laughing at you. The Warframe thing, I am sorry, I have not played Jade Shadows, I will not deny it. But one, you really want me to believe at the end of Jade Shadows that the corpus are not going to shoot the stalker. No, that was stupid. I'm sorry, that was dumb. The whole idea of Warframes getting pregnant is moronic. They're not people. Now you're going to have everybody making all these pairings of Warframes because you know what? The morons on Twitter aren't the ones who actually play Warframe. They're the ones who sit around going, wouldn't it be nice if Ash and Atlas were in love? Those are the people that you're catering to. The moronic idiots. You want to know how I know nobody who plays Warframe is on X? Because your posts get nothing. You have over 500,000 people following you on Twitter. Okay? Over a half a million. One sec, I'm not finished yet, alright? You have over 500,000 followers on X. And your posts get, what, 500 likes maximum? Because nobody who plays Warframe is on X. So you're sitting here going, let's make Warframes pregnant. That is moronic. And any doctor with an MD would look at you and go, that is stupid. Even if it was the Umbral Warframe, right? The original Warframe, and the person who is transformed into a Warframe is pregnant before they were made into an Umbral Warframe. Do you really think the pregnancy is going to survive it? No, it's not. You freaking idiots. This is stupid beyond words. So now you want me to believe that all of the Warframes, which are basically biomech fighting suits, are going around falling in love with each other? Because you know that's what they're going to do, you idiots. You should have known better. Now everybody's going to be even more into their hopping into each other's beds. They're freaking Gundams. No, Warframes do not get pregnant. And if you've spoken to any doctor, but then you're so stupid when it comes to medical stuff that you have the corpus doing organ transplants. This is something that, you know what, is very likely within my lifespan they're going to be getting rid of. Organ transplants. You have replacement limbs. They look like, as Lone Hawk put it, chicken feet. It's moronic. Get a doctor, all right? Go. You know what you do? This. You contact your health insurance and you ask for a GP. Because half of this stuff even a GP can answer. And don't get me started on the Far Cry 6. I had top surgery without anesthesia. You brain dead morons. You know how many incisions are in top surgery? I looked it up. Why do you think there's like massive scars across the person's chest? I swear, anyone who's going, yeah, he's so stunning and brave. He survived top surgery without anesthesia. He didn't even flinch. Has never had top surgery. Knows nothing about it. Knows just it idealizes top surgery. I dare that moronic idiot to go to a plastic surgeon today. Okay, go to a plastic surgeon and be like, I want top surgery without anesthesia so I can prove to the world how badass I am. The plastic surgeon's gonna end up on the floor laughing his ass off. Well, oh, no, I said that before. No, they probably will be a little more polite about it because they don't want you recording them rolling on the floor laughing at your stupidity. But they'd be like, no. Because even if they didn't do plastic surgery, like top surgery without anesthesia, you want to see the fastest way for a plastic surgeon to lose their medical license? Oh, do top surgery without anesthesia. Anyone finds out that the plastic surgeon went, you know what? That sounds like a keen idea. It'll save you on the medical costs. Let's do it. I've always wanted to try surgery without anesthesia. That dude.
Hi, Dobby. How are you?
They wouldn't last. They wouldn't even have to do the surgery. The moment they said yes, they've basically signed themselves to bye-bye medical license. Basically, you might as well just take their medical license and burst it into flames. So again, dear video game developers, find a doctor and ask their questions. At the very least, we could get some really funny videos of doctors rolling on the floor laughing at your stupid takes. Or we can get some actually decent seriously, I have a serious problem with medical stupid. I have a very serious problem. I did it with the comic books, where there was a comic book where they'd have somebody injured medical, and they'd have them and they'd have 500 different tubes in the person, and you're looking at them and you're like, what the hell is all of this? You've got them on a nasal cannula, they're on a ventilator, they've got like 5 different IVs, okay? And you're looking at it and you're like, that doesn't make sense. First of all, a person on a ventilator is not on a nasal cannula. All right? And if you're on a ventilator, I just saw the new Transformers comic book that came out that ends with one of the getting shot at some point. And he's on a ventilator. And he's talking. He's conscious. Oh no, he's not talking. He's conscious. You are not conscious when on a ventilator. You cannot be conscious on a vent. I mean, there are extreme emergency situations where you're like barely conscious and you're not breathing on your own when they will intubate you. It is rare. It is not encouraged. It's like you do something with the person's throat to make it possible to put the tube down the person's throat. But if you have been intubated and you're on a ventilator and you're in the intensive care unit, you are not regaining consciousness and writing things down because the kid was asking for his father on a ventilator because you need to shut down the automatic breathing, the gag reflex, because you have a tube down your throat. It doesn't work.
Kat?
Yes.
Can I interject on that little story that you were talking about?
Yeah.
And point out that my sister actually has been in a scenario where she was put to sleep and such. She was on like the machines and such while she was cut open and being operated on. I had the same operation at the same time. She woke up in the middle of the operation. My mom had to kind of keep her from freaking out.
Wait, my question is this: was it general anesthesia or sedation? Because I looked into general.
As I said, I was passed out. I don't know any of the information outside of what I was told when I woke up.
I think it's more likely that it was sedation and not general anesthesia because I've watched multiple videos now. At most, general anesthesia awareness is you are aware of what is going on, but you cannot move because the drugs they use for general anesthesia paralyze the body. You're completely paralyzed. So there's no way the person was able to freak out, move, or anything under general. They've said that there are very rare cases of general anesthesia awareness where you might remember, like one person was like, I remember hearing the surgeon talking. They can hear them, but they can't move. Sedation on the other hand.
You don't hear the air conditioner, do you?
I do, but it's okay.
Oh.
But sedation, on the other hand, is different. Sedation does not paralyze the body. I have a whole textbook about anesthesia. Sedation, you can wake up because you're basically semi-conscious as it is. You're not paralyzed. one of the reasons why they use general anesthesia and why I said the whole thing about surgery with that is because it isn't just for the pain. It's because it makes you completely paralyzed. Your body, the whole point is you will flinch. You will flinch. And so if you flinch and a doctor is holding a very, very, very sharp knife over you, if you flinch, you might slip. I mean, there are already stories. What's his name? Scott Nugent was talking about how he got top surgery and a hysterectomy at the same time, and they nicked his bladder, and yeah, nicked it. Like it was like they nicked it, and this was under general, so it's not like he flinched, and that was a serious problem. So general anesthesia isn't just for you, it's for the surgeon. Yeah. Anyway, that's my rant for the day. I have a very, very, very very, very, very serious pet peeve with medical students.
I get it.
I looked at intubation just to see, and then I modified it for Warframe. The Warframe world, but I looked into the actual medical. Like if Visu got run through with a sword, what would he have? He would have a hemopneumothorax, which is blood and air in the chest cavity.
Is it okay if I give a? Because I did actually do the quest.
Yeah.
It's a relatively short quest, so you
Yeah,
could
I
easily
know.
clear it if you really want to for yourself. I'd say check it out.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm actually gonna do it,
But saying, oh, the Warframe's pregnant and all that, it's like there's more context to it that you don't know. That when you play the story, there's more context given to kind of explain more detail of that and such.
My question is it gonna result with Warframe just being like any Warframe can get pregnant? Because
No.
Because
No.
you know that.
I get what you're talking about. I played the story. No. It's not going to result in, like, oh, any Warframe can get pregnant and such. No. When you play the mission, there is more context given about the Warframe and such. Not just any Warframe can technically get pregnant. No.
Because I watched, the only playthrough I could find at the time was Pupsker, and I have a personal, I don't like Pupsker. I have a serious problem with Pupsker. I think what broke me with Pupsker was him like, it's Pride Month, everybody! This gives me the chance to ban people! Dude, just, I'm sorry, but no. That, the moment he said that, I was like, yeah, go.
Yeah.
I got a problem with that. But, he wouldn't stop talking all throughout the whole thing, so I couldn't tell what was going on as much. All I know is, on top of that, I don't think that the Corpus would be like, yeah, we're gonna be noble and not kill the Warframe.
Oh yeah, no, I will say the one lady just saying ceasefire and such. I'm not entirely sure if that's what the Corpus would do. Because you want to know what it is that makes her call a ceasefire? It's not supposedly. I can tell you exactly what it is. I just don't know if it's what causes the Corpus to ceasefire.
Ikora,
A baby's
we're
cry.
under attack.
No, most of the Corpus don't even have
Ikora, hello? Come in.
We've got enemies incoming too. We're trying to get to you as fast as we can.
So,
take the baby and
so yeah, they would have still continued to fire upon the stalker and the infant that he's carrying.
they might not use the infant for warm
But yeah, like the mission literally ends like right after that scene. It's like, okay, so they're signing up for more. Well, no, I think it's more like it's quiet in that when he realizes that there's a newborn baby. at the same time, it's like I think about like after they say Alad V wouldn't say ceasefire. Alad V wouldn't even be firing. Alad V would be trying to figure out some kind of net system to capture the stalker, to experiment on the stalker as well as the shot. But it's like say if like you had Vito, if Vito was in that situation, Vito probably would call for a ceasefire.
I don't know. The problem is, I don't know. The thing is, so originally I gave our is they
Yeah.
It's also it's one thing if you're passionate. Miso is nobody.
He does say the one line here, literally during that same mission, such about like how the sisters only give like one chance or something.
Yeah.
No, she won the sister of Parvus. That's why she was trying to capture the stalker was to. Well, not to capture the stalker. She was wanting to get the warframe. Was because she finds out about the warframe and is wondering about it inside. So that's what the whole point of the mission of them like invading the stalker's base was. They know that there's a warframe there they want to capture. Yeah, like right now there is no real like continuation to the story. I'm realizing after that cutscene is like, oh, okay.
The shield can protect us.
As I said, like with the pregnancy thing, it's like you're missing the context of like why like the warframe is pregnant and like how and all that different stuff. It's like there's more to it that you're just kind of missing when you go to actually like play the mission. Because it's not just any warframe can get pregnant. Yeah.
Non-prime. That's why for me, you're like, you know, you're being whatever because like, you're not male or female to me. They're just machines.
Yeah. They're literally metal shells. That's the thing, is it's not a metal. Oh my god, it's not just like one of the warframes that we use. Yes, we can get the blueprint. But there's even more additional story stated that this is not the same as even with the struggle with it. There's more context that is more missing and such after you do it. If you get like an email that gives you the blueprint. But there's additional story and such that I don't want to spoil. So yeah, no, like, just be aware, it's not just any more things, there's more to it.
It's like, yeah, you know, it's not. They're not people. They're to me they're absolutely not. Which is why, like, when people are like, oh well, your Tenno is a man, is a boy, but he uses female warframes. He doesn't care. It's fine. And I mean, it just to me it doesn't make sense. Like it would matter. It's like no, it's just because it's I like flame attack. He wants to use flame attack for this one.
You know, I get it. Like, the thing is technically the metal shells that were taking over and such, there were stories behind, like, how those shells were created and such.
This is what it has come to.
Yep.
Ikora, Grove, we're under attack. Ikora? Hello? Come in.
We've got enemies incoming too. We're trying to get to you as fast as we can.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Like, if they didn't stand down and such, it's possible that the soccer was just gonna kill him anyway. Because I know up to that point, I literally waited instead of going forward just to keep killing the ones that kept spawning. You know something else to think about? By letting the stalker even live inside, you could make the argument that I know it's a bit of a stretch, but you could make the argument that like he's in a way in debt to them for like letting him live. Actually, thinking about it, I think so, as I said, they weren't actually going for the stalker originally. They were going for the warframe. They were curious about, like, what the stalker was doing, but... And they find out about the warframe. Your stalker wants to get the warframe. So now thinking about it, but it's like, I wonder if the reason why they like stopped the search is they realized it's not in themselves that they were hunting, and that's why they like finally laid it out. Yeah, fair. I honestly would say that like play it up because the gameplay is unique. When you play as the stalker, you get like the uses, abilities, and such, and they're really unique.
Is it like the ones you get when you do the circuit?
The only thing I will point out that I find completely absurd about the whole entire thing, I'm playing as a pre-sentient stalker. After, so the campaign mission and such, you're playing as like a pre-sentient stalker, in a way. Like you're playing as like the stalker normally. You're not playing as the sentient stalker. You know what I mean? For the Sentinel or whatever, where he has like war.
this is what it
Because
is.
you used despair and you used what was
Cora, Crow, we're under attack.
let's see, despair was the dread.
Cora,
Despair
hello?
and dread.
Come in.
Use the
We've
bow,
got
the
enemies
kunais,
incoming
and
too.
or
Trying to get to you as fast
yeah,
as we can.
the bow, the kunais, and the sight are your weapons. That's what I don't. That doesn't make sense to me. It's like, wait, why am I using like fear, beat, and dread? Or not fear, beat. It's the kunais, right? Fair enough. Yeah, but you know what I'm. Sorry. You know what I mean though about like with the Sentinel though, how he has like ward such, it's like he has the armor base and such. Like yeah, you don't play as any of that. It's like wait, what? No. The first ability is teleport. You warp behind the enemy and just insta-kill them with like a back attack. There's the mark ability to like mark an enemy. I don't know what it does outside of mark an enemy. There's smoke screen where you turn invisible, and then there's judgment, I think was the name of the last ability. Okay. So you just play as like the circuit version of. Yeah. Wait, they blocked you?
Play Warframe after, like, I have spoken to that, like, oh, I don't know, fighting the voice of Pico, who lives in Canada, okay? Calvin Joyal lives in Canada, okay? It's not like you'd have to pay a fortune to get Calvin Joyal to come to TanoCon. But I posted a whole bunch of stuff, including, like, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, my reply got their account has over 500,000 followers, right? That post last I checked had 411 likes. My reply, now keep in mind I have 2,100 followers on X, had over 100 likes. And it was the most popular reply. I'm not saying, I'm saying, don't get me wrong, community promotion, the only time we shout out creators is in June. And that's the one time they actually acknowledge my existence and they lost me. So I'm kind of bitter.
I mean, there's other times that they acknowledge creators, but like it's only when they're lining their pocket.
Yeah, you mean the
Ten.
Yeah. But it's like, you know, how often do you see them shout out? The funny thing is, the two streamers they did a shout out for their Pride thing, they responded to the main post, not to me. They got less likes than I did. I mean, people with multiple times as many people on Twitter got less votes than me because everyone agrees with me. But that's why I'm a little bitter. People start playing Warframe. I pay money for Warframe. I dare you to find a bigger fan of the Warframe. I dare you. DE, I bloody dare you to find a bigger fan of the Warframe. You won't. But you block me because I put it out and you know it's true.
still agree that is like stupid. That's like they should be like going out to creator swap and such.
I feel like if you are ignoring, you don't have to say them in your profile. You're not good enough. And it's like, well, why someone can play?
I mean, you don't sleep with anyone.
But hey, you want to know something? Here's something controversial. Here's a controversial thing that I posted on accident. The whole hardest of all of them, absolutely, for turning off your desire. Ever. And I got called a bigot. I didn't say anything mean. I just, I would be for all my and just do a game. It's Carmel's Random Day. You want a shout out from me and Peter? Rest is the character from the game while you live stream. These are our best Corpus live streamers. These are our best Grenier live streamers. March 6th is the memorial. Corpus Memorial is all who died in the news. Forget. I mean, they didn't even say, I don't want anyone to think I want them. I just need to point out this problem.
Yeah.
They didn't even say anything about Ramadan. They could have made little, one of the unreligious things that's known for Ramadan are these little lanterns called how many they're living there to see if they stand up. You could have made those for the person who you could have made a color profile. You didn't. Didn't even say Happy Ramadan. I thought you cared about diversity.
I would say that it'd be cool to have that kind of stuff in such, but at the same time, we both know that you're gonna have more people coming in and talking about like, oh, they're pandering more, they're pandering more, they're pandering more. And then it's like, that's just adding stuff to the game that people might enjoy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even, the thing is, and the crazy thing is, I don't even have a problem with the stuff they added to the game. In fact, I would like them to add more things. I have no problem with the Pride Collection. My issue is the hypocrisy. It's the fact that primarily you changed it to Pride Stream instead of Prime Stream. You shout it out every week. And I put it in quotes. You know what I'm going to say? I'm going to put it in quotes. Just because you put they, them as part of your pronouns doesn't make you, I'm sorry. But you only shout out primarily at this time of the year. It's hypocritical.
Yeah, I agree that it's stupid that it's like, oh, it all is contained within the month, and then as soon as it's over, it's also gone and such. It's like, no. I get like if you want to push it more during the month, fine, but it's like, don't just act like it no longer matters as such. After, if you really truly leave that shit, keep it in.
But on top of that, the responses I got were ridiculous. Most of them will be, shut up, you idiot. But one person's like, it's because we're fighting for our rights. What rights? The moment I ask what rights, they shut up. Or they'll bring up the Middle East. It's not the Middle East. Nobody in the Middle East is damn about you. I can tell you because I've been there. Okay? Nobody cares, alright? They're not gonna change. And you're not even trying to make them change. And you know what? Leave the Middle East alone, alright? But I'm just saying. So the one person who's like,
I mean, in all honesty, what it is what they're fighting for and such. Part of it is like respect. Part of it is like the white kind of thing. Like for them to be able to like go out and say that they did this is like this thing for these people and such, when in reality they're not doing anything but harming, like,
Yeah.
the people that they're saying that they're helping out and such. And then like, you do have some of the people that genuinely are fighting and such and trying to, like, make, like, stuff better and such, and, like, argue and all that. Like with me, I acknowledge that I do, like, point out some of this different stuff and such, but I'm not pushing harder or anything. I'm more just live by example.
But on top of that, you are making it worse. You know what? Up until I got banned from Play Warcraft, I didn't care. But now, I'm resentful. I'm like, I didn't care. Now I'm resentful, and I'm angry. Because he showed preferential treatment. I don't believe it's right. Now I'm angry. Before that, I didn't care.
I mentioned to make a joke that tipped you off a little. Welcome to capitalist little Corvette. This is how Corvette runs.
Proud of the whole Rainbow Castle. Oh my god, I wish I could partake in it. I'm like thinking, you know what I could put pink and blue rainbows on them and rainbows on themselves. I mean, come on, I want to get sellable people out there.
Explain you're asexual.
Hey, I actually, oh no, you
I mean, for them.
You didn't see the post. I actually, in the beginning of June, they posted about my post, and I responded. First, I said something about the comment. Then I made a separate post where I'm like, hey, it's for asexual. We in the corpus genetically engineering and you know, engage in eugenics programs and perfect breeding programs. And we're proud of them. Hey, we're asexual.
That's funny. Like, I'm delivering it into deadpan, but no, I was genuinely clown for that, though.
I mean, it is true.
That is funny. It's all good. I get it though. Like with how they like showcase only in June, it's just like, yeah, can you be more blatant about it? Like the only way you can be more blatant is like the one person allegedly. I'm saying allegedly because I don't want like either of us to get in trouble. Even though there's like footage of the person saying it, I more saying allegedly because I don't know if they actually are tied. There are people saying they aren't. That's apparently proof that they are tied to Disney. That's the one person saying that like Disney actually has the agenda of not like doing anything with if you're white.
Oh, you mean the
or
whole
man. Like, can you be more blatant than that? When you're like only showcasing people on YouTube. Oh yeah.
Basically, what you're saying is if I change my today, does that mean the tribe or the tribe, whatever, is right now on it? I mean, if people absolutely not.
Here's the thing, and this is like even just she, her. Even though you're literally just putting your own pronouns that you literally have, such. Some people would consider that enough to consider you a part of the community, even if you don't have any involvement. Even though it's like, as like, what Gina Carano had said, it's like, I'm in support of you all the I say that you should be able to, like, do what you want and such. I'm not going to put it in my bio because I'm not a part of that and such, but it's like, if you want to, because you're a part of that, fine. And I agree with that take from Gina. Like, like, you shouldn't have to put, like, the pronoun in the bio if you either don't care or you're just more of a supporter and not actually having it, like, affect you.
I'm more of the mindset of I don't care. I am the type of person I don't care what's wrong. I care be lying. I don't care, right? I treat people like.
Question: Does he also have wrestling?
Oh my god! And eyeshadow with glitter. I could not believe you were behind it. And the question that keeps me out there is blush, right? It's blush. It's called blush. On glitter as well. And hair. Wow. But yeah.
So he had a pinstripe purple suit, right?
Yes.
He had green hair.
Streak of pink.
Did he have pale skin?
No. No. And that's because he dyed it. He
dyed his skin?
He has so many tattoos. You can't really tell. And then for Pride Blood, he put rainbow colors.
Cat?
Yeah? I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know.
Do you understand what's do you understand joke I'm making, yeah?
No, I don't, because I don't know any of this stuff. I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. Imagine green hair on a person.
Oh, Joker!
Pale skin. There you go.
Okay. No.
Listen, that's why I said, did he have listeners?
He was fabulous. Fabulous. But seriously, when it comes down to think about it, think from my point of view, okay? And for anybody who don't know, 9 out of 10 times I've seen his name on his screen. I mean, the New Adventures of Peppy. I'm guessing his name is that he beat the boss in Gears of War. For all I know,
Yeah, the Corsair.
for all I know, Henry is actually Indiana, and he's got, I don't know, he's 50 years old, with gray hair, and a missing leg. I don't know what anybody looks like. So I have to judge these things on, well, what my religion tells me to judge. They're very, as I pointed out, some trans people online, alright? I don't treat trans people like trans people. This may come as a shock, but I treat trans people like people. I don't care about the first part, alright? I treat people like people. That's all I need. Alright, if I think you're an idiot, it doesn't matter what you identify as. You're still an idiot.
Play devil's advocate. I don't think you're trans, but I can also understand where the argument could be made at some point where you will directly say that you don't give a shit about a person's pronouns and will actually go out of your way to say the wrong pronoun if the person has pissed you off. Again, I don't think you're transphobic, but I can see the argument there playing devil's advocate.
So, when it comes to the they, them pronouns, first of all, I think it's wrong. Second of all, I can't use it. Flat out. I also,
Okay, fair.
On top of that, I am stubborn to the point where I do not like you telling me what to say. Alright?
Yeah, fair.
So,
I get that.
So, like, for example, Calvin Joyal, the voice of Lisa, right? He's actually a trans man. Most people don't know that because he sounds like a guy. Visa sounds like a guy. Alright? He never asked me to call him he. He never said anything. I saw, honestly, I just said, alright, don't call him he. Alright? Don't call him a guy. Alright? On the other hand, if I were to get a message from Calvin Joyal saying, if you don't call me he, I'm gonna come and be like, alright, screw you. You kick my ass. I'm gonna call you whatever the hell I want.
Yeah, see, that's the thing, like, a lot of people that are more, like, crazy and such don't realize that it's, like, you don't want to be aggressive and such. You don't want to, like, be pushy about it and such. It's, like, more just, if you can show, a general bit of understanding and a general bit of, like, kindness and such, people will show them a good level of kindness and respect back.
On top of that, like, I know so many people who actually went to HR, and I'm gonna say, to me, dude is, guys, those are all good. This person went to HR because knowing as a guy for a long time, right?
Just say you were playing this guy and you're just talking like Frenny.
Yes. Yes. I'm too old.
You're not that old.
I'm not now. So I'm going to
Who's old?
I don't want to live long.
What?
Because all I know is that health insurance is horrible, medical is horrible.
That's old.
I hope I don't
The
die.
technically we're all old.
God, I've one battle with health insurance and then finding out that the idiots refiled my claim being a doctor because we treat it as a network, not a network. And I got to fight all it over again. But are you kidding me? All I know is that I'd rather die than get sick.
Yeah, the American healthcare system at its finest.
Charming.
Did you see this South Park episode? Or special or whatever it is? Uh-huh.
Huh? What?
You ever see that South Park special or episode or whatever? The American healthcare system one, the most recent one?
Oh, I don't watch South Park, dude. Because they took the piss out of it. Yeah, I don't only watch it because they took the piss out of religious people in general. And they love taking the piss out of Jesus as well, so...
Well, yeah, no,
I don't really like
that's the thing is one of the episodes around Muhammad was literally pointing out that it's like it's not that they're wanting to make fun of the religion or like pissing off Muslims or any of that. It's either all okay or nothing. Either everything should be allowed to be made fun of or none of it should be.
Okay, well, like, I'm one of those people
I get
who piss out of anything. I'm just one of those people. I don't think you should make up any religion. But, you know, all of them, I think you just leave it alone. Because they, like, people have died, like, people have lost their lives and given up their lives over religion. And for someone to make a joke about it, basically means that you want war with someone, okay? You can't really, like, insult someone's religion and then hide behind democracy and freedom of speech, you know? Because that's...
Well, that's the thing is, they actually done, like, yesterday, they got, like, all sorts of different threats and stuff.
Good, fuck 'em.
He said because then they ban from so while I don't like it,
What? That
because
doesn't make any sense.
yes,
You're comparing... No. You're comparing a picture. You're comparing a picture, the actual text.
no, because think about it.
I don't, like, understand where you're coming from with that, sorry.
Freedom of speech, right? If you censor one thing, right? You're censoring something that's basically unpopular, right? And everyone wants to censor. The next day, opinion can change. So if you censor, a lot of people don't want the picture of the prophet, right? Keep in mind, I'm in America. The next day, or whenever, in the future, people could be like, well, we don't like the Quran being recited. We can ban it. So I don't like the prophet being portrayed, but I don't go looking for it. I don't watch it. You do you. I mean, when you really think about it, if you make a picture of the prophet, right, why are you doing it? You're doing it a picture of a man in the Middle East, right, in the history of the Middle East, that he has no connection to at all. You're only doing it to insult and offend Muslims. You know the moment you make his picture, you're going to insult and offend Muslims. So, like I said, I've watched South Park.
Well,
I have never watched
well, look,
Science with the
okay.
Prophet.
Let's just like establish the fact that they've done it with every religion, and every religion seems to have just kind of let it happen. That's why. If those religions actually stood up and said, no, this is my fucking religion, I don't want you taking the piss out of it for comical effect, then this probably wouldn't have happened. It's just the reason why you get...
Actually, no. I can point to an episode that the religion actually tried to fight hard. It actually like did all sorts of like shady behind the bullshit, but trying to like get at that end. Right.
I mean, because it's like you pick the. Oh, I mean, look, right? Like, listen, okay? Like, I'm only talking about actual, like, I'm talking about religions that have gone back thousands of years. Okay, I'm not talking about people who worship like a method. Okay, so like, because look, yeah, like, you're basically worshiping like the concept of science, right? Yeah, and so like the concept of science.
No, that's not Scientology. It's not Scientology.
In darkness, we saw
I like it when they do it, but I also understand
simultaneously
that
victims,
empathize. Then they will start paying.
Condemned to fade in light.
as all things
Well, you think that they don't do that though, like
So we
already?
reshape ourselves to become
They
the
do
thing
it,
is
but
that
the universe lacked.
they do
Are
it.
you
That's
like?
good that I'm
Are you
talking about.
Hold on, stop. Are you seriously trying to tell me that you're not censored on Twitter right now?
I am,
if you
and I
want to
agree
say something,
with it. No, I am dissensible. I
yeah,
am
okay then. So what's the?
That's why, for example, in spaces, certain spaces, all freedom of speech is allowed. On the other end, for example, that's why I called out the hypocrisy behind the pride stuff.
Use
all
the
right?
sword to
This is
smash
why I
the
called out the hypocrisy. So a while back, I was walked by a bunch of Muslims, right? Who were arguing that Facebook allows hate speech against Muslims. All right,
Something's happening to the
Yeah.
air here, Guardian.
now. I'm telling you.
Another
Normally,
subjugator.
I think hate speech gets
We're just
anybody
outside the
and
ritual
everybody
site,
to be
but
allowed.
keep at it.
The reason
Hold the
I
line and
agree
keep everything we can from
that
spilling
the
in.
Muslims should file a
Vanguard,
lawsuit is
we
because
figured it out.
if you
What
put
was made in
anti-LGBT
darkness can be
stuff
unmade
on
in
Facebook,
darkness.
you were immediately banned.
Darkness, the statues are still
It's
part
the
of
same
the
thing
ritual.
with- I don't like to talk.
Destroy them,
I'm talking
destroy
to
the
private.
witness.
I don't even.
Coach, you two need to get back in there.
So.
Okay, alright. But you're basically just like assuming that free speech always has to be hate speech. That's like uncensored. Like what happens to people actually? Hold on. What happens to people actually having like an actual debate about belief systems without having any like hatred involved? You know, why can't they just be like a normal conversation about like the Abrahamic religion? And why do people have to go? Oh, you're okay, because this is why I don't like, yeah. Like I don't like people who basically preach their religion, but at the same time they kind of mock the other person's religion. Like, you're an idiot for worshiping the God of the Son of God and this and that, and you're a moron and this. I don't really like respect people who do that. Okay, because I don't really like people who do that. You can.
The argument you are using can be used against anything, and that's the reason. They will find a way to point out how you can't use. Because how this applies for it as well. That's why.
Well, yeah.
Which is why.
But yeah, but no. Wait, hold on. But this basically just goes back to what I was saying with Alexa. Is like that's the reason why I don't really watch that show. It's because that they cross the line. For me personally,
yes.
You know, like for me to find it funny, they basically cross the line for me, Alexia. So that's why I'm like, I'm not gonna watch that show.
I'm not like saying anything wrong against you not wanting to watch the show. I get that.
No, that's why. That's the difference. I'm not saying it. I'm the same. What I'm saying is, okay, I don't like it. I don't think it should be banned. I just don't watch it. And one of the great things about capitalism is if a lot of people don't watch it, then they just won't do it anymore. And I mean, look, I don't need to. I'm not going to actively look for it.
But simultaneously, at the same time, I think that people who are into their religion should put up some kind of a fight. Because, like, at the end of the day, if there is nothing sacred at all, then you don't have any values. Okay, then you stand for nothing. Then, if you don't stand for one thing, then you don't stand for nothing at all.
It's not the place of the government. That's the thing. You want to know something that will shock a lot of people? My family actually, and I personally, I was surprised. I asked my parents about it because I didn't know. I was like, do we support gay marriage? You want to know why my parents said they voted and agreed with gay marriage? Not because it's halal or haram. It's because it's not the place of the government to decide. The government doesn't decide who can get married, just as the government cannot go into a mosque and say you have to marry 2 men. So, it's the same thing. You are choosing of your it's your job to have morals and teach your children to have them.
in like a lot of countries, they basically don't like it when men can marry more than one woman now.
And which is why I'm saying also, on the other hand, this is America. America voted to allow it. Which is why at the same time, every time they're like, well, why don't they do it in the Middle East? 95% of the population of them...
maybe the Middle East don't want to...
Wait, I haven't finished. Let me just finish this. A while back, there was a vote in Russia about making it, like, basically don't ask, don't tell. They're not going to, like, kill people or arrest people, but at the same time, they're not promoting it. 95% of the population voted for it. It's the same thing. If you were to go to Egypt and tell them, do you want to make gay marriage legal? The vast majority of the population will say no. That's why I'm saying the laws and rules of America do not apply there. In America, I have to accept that the majority of the population want to make gay marriage legal. All right? This is America. It's different. Don't come to Egypt now and expect... I hate the people who are like, we need to go and change the Middle East.
They are, though.
And they are. And the problem is the people in the Middle East need to understand and refuse it.
Yeah. So,
but because there's
so
like...
what I'm trying to tell you, though, is if you don't make a stand, then you basically stand for nothing, then. Is what I'm saying.
But
I mean, like, where do you stop then? So, like, where do you say, this is my limit?
You don't need the government to get involved to make a stance. You want to know a company I don't buy from? This surprises people because I don't tell people to boycott stuff. You boycott whatever you want. SodaStream. Have you heard of SodaStream? It's the company that makes the It's a company that you can use water and soda to carbonate. It's a little machine that carbonates liquid for you. You want to know where it's made? You want to know where it's made? Wait, you want to know where it's made?
Where?
It's made in Israel. I don't buy SodaStream.
Well,
I want it, but I don't. But I don't expect other. I take my own moral stances. There are certain things I didn't pick up the items in Warframe. But it's not the place of the government. It's the place of parents teaching their children. And it's the place of people individually. You chose not to watch that South Park episode. I'm not going to watch it. I've never watched it because I'm against it. You families are supposed to raise their children with more.
I don't watch. Listen. I don't watch South Park anyway. But when I heard about that, that just kind of pushed me away like even more because I thought that they've really got to go that low. They've really got to go that low. I mean, look at like other comedies like Rick and Morty where they do touch the topic of God, but they don't.
I mean,
mess with anything.
a fair amount of time.
They like.
Fair amount of time. Like whenever they show the character and such, as far as I know, they don't really make fun of the character or anything. They just had the character on screen.
But the thing
is,
okay.
I
understand
that it's like.
Well, look,
against religion.
At the end of the day, hold on.
Wait, hold on one second. Let me just say this, all right? I agree with what you're doing. You refuse to buy it. But the difference is, I'm saying that the morality should not be backed up by the law. Okay? The law is not you choose
it's not. Well, no, it's choice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like everyone's got a choice to do certain things. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. And me personally, I don't support people taking the piss out of any religion.
Yeah.
Any religion. Okay? Especially if there's certain religions that don't have what a person looks like, you guys go and draw that person and say, that's that person. Because because number one, you're wrong, and number two, you're taking the piss.
Yes. And that's the difference. You're not saying it should be illegal. You're saying I don't agree.
No, nobody knows what Jesus looks like.
Yes.
Okay?
You want
another
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah?
You want another example? Okay, last year during Pride in June, the Dodgers hosted something called the Sisters of Perpetual Indulgence. It is a group of drag queens who dress up like nuns and basically do everything they can to insult Christianity. People boycotted the Dodgers. There was a massive protest. I agree with them. What the Dodgers did was wrong, and they suffered financially for it. You don't need the government to come in there and say, "What Dodgers? You shouldn't do that." The Dodgers learned their lesson. This year, wow, oh my God.
Why are they even doing it though? It's okay. So listen,
but they didn't do it this year.
My argument is
because they learned that they shouldn't do it. They didn't do it this year. Why? Because financially, it was actually really bad for them financially.
See, but that's what I'm saying though, right? It's like you're basically holding monetary values higher than your religious values then? Like, oh yeah, because of money, we're not going to do this. What happened to people saying, no, I'm not going to, fuck the money, I don't want anyone taking the piss out of my religion, I don't care about money. I don't care about the money. This is a more important principle than money.
Because the
to me.
Dodgers aren't Catholic. They're not religious, alright?
Alright, well then, if they're not religious, then it shouldn't be fucking with anything to do with religion. I'm sorry, but atheists don't have the right to talk about any religion or to mock any religion. You don't have the right to.
But the thing is,
Sorry.
I'm just saying, look, they thought that they would get a lot of support from the Pride community, right? The LGBTQ, right? Instead, they got a massive amount of backlash. That's how it works. The government doesn't need to step in. Finances will step in. Stellar Blade made a lot of money. You know what didn't? Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice.
Yeah.
You don't need
Because look, like, I'm just going to point out one thing, okay? You guys can hate me for this or not, right? But like, I'm just going to say one thing, okay? Me personally, I think that godless societies are fucked. Personally, I think godless societies are fucked because they don't have any morals, okay? And basically anything goes. And that way, you're basically doomed as a civilization. Like, if somebody knows that nothing's gonna happen to them, then they can basically do what they want. So me personally, I think that godless societies, right? Societies that don't, societies that don't believe in like Christianity or Islam or Judaism or anything, you're not fucked because there is nothing to stop the worst amongst you from doing what they wanted to do.
And I would argue, and I would say, while I do think that there's a problem, I would say it's the duty of the family. Okay?
I point something out.
Yeah.
You say you don't like the idea of someone talking on like other people's religion, such kind of like shading it and such, like like basically like making fun of it or like kind of that. Atheism is a religion.
Satan?
Okay. Number one, it's not a religion.
Yeah, it is. You want to know why?
It is.
It's not a religion to say there's no religion.
No, because think about it. There's no when it comes down to it, because I thought about
You
this
can
a lot.
can call it a religion, but technically it isn't a religion. Because they basically think there's no religion.
I will argue with you the opposite. Because think about it. When it comes down to it, there are two things we cannot prove beyond a doubt. Okay, we cannot prove that God exists. Even I, a very religious Muslim, will tell you I cannot prove that God exists. I can't. I can give you signs.
Because we're arguing two different things.
But
right?
But at the same time, you want to know something else? You can't prove that God doesn't exist either. The only actual logical conclusion is agnosticism. Agnosticism is the idea that you don't know if God exists or doesn't exist, and so you are living in the state of I don't know. Atheism actually requires faith because you are now going to the degree of saying, I believe God doesn't exist. Satanism is recognized as a religion. The thing is, it really, and this is why it's very important to have why a stable family is important. Okay? It's
Wait, hold on. Isn't Satanism and atheism to the same extent the same thing?
No, they worship Satan.
Well, they're like denying like they're basically like admitting like the absence of God, right?
No,
like
they're not. They're actually admitting the existence of God because they believe Shaitan is God. Or they worship Shaitan. They don't worship God. They worship Shaitan. The thing is, and that's the important thing. The problem is that.
Well, hold on though. Like, isn't that what the Shaitan wants though?
That's what the Shaitan wants. Yes, absolutely. That is what.
So, given that logic, isn't it technically the same religion?
No, it isn't, because they still believe in Shaitan. They believe atheism is believing
technically,
no God.
things want like people not believing in God. Satan just wants people to be living in sin and believe in like Satan and such.
But on top
So,
of the...
like with atheists and such, it's not necessarily hail Satan and all that. No, it's just we don't believe any kind of like higher power. We have faith that there is no higher power or higher faith.
Okay, okay, all right. But let me pose this question to you then, Alexia. Yeah. Wouldn't you say that that is what the devil wanted, though? Like, isn't that exactly what the devil basically wants? Like, he wants you to not acknowledge God.
But
He wants you to believe in the absence of God, that there is no God, okay? Or if there is a God, it's basically me.
But that's what they are
Right?
believing. They believe that that Satan is the true one to believe. God was wrong. They believe that Satan is right, and so they do acknowledge
yeah.
God. They acknowledge God exists and he is bad, and basically it's the opposite. Where we acknowledge God exists and Shaitan is bad, they do the opposite. The thing is, first of all, I like the idea of a theocracy. I won't deny it. Me and my cousin Roba, we decided together to create our own government at one point, which was a theocracy. But at the same time, you have to take into account where you live. And you also have to put a lot, I think one of the biggest problems and the neglects we have is on the family. Family's not taking their responsibility.
before they even see
Okay.
You know what it is, right? Like, I also think that, I personally also think that people are not stupid, right? People, if you actually show them and make them understand your point of view, people can actually understand and go, oh, hold on, that does actually make sense.
No.
That does actually make sense.
No, then I would
Right?
actually tell you, Habibi, you sweet, innocent summer child, because I argued at one point and I gave up. And honestly, Twitter has gotten so much better because the voices that were not spoken. I got into an argument with a father who took his kids to a drag queen story time. And it was like, there was no arguing with this person.
I mean, look, wait, listen. Like, obviously, I know that you're streaming this, right? So I just want to make this clear. I don't hate anybody. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't hate anyone's religion. It's against my religion to hate any other religion. Okay? I'm just making a pure statement of fact on why me personally, I don't like certain things because they cross the line. Now you can say it's like, oh, but it's the government or it's basically where you live. It's like, yes, I get that, but my personal preference is this way, and I think that people should adopt this kind of mentality because otherwise people are not going to have that many morals in life. If you let people take the piss out of the things that you hold dear to yourself, then you're basically just like, yeah.
Because it doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter.
Atheist that actually lives quite try to live by morals, try to be morally good.
On top of that, you shouldn't need. It doesn't matter. The thing is, it doesn't matter what other people say. So I've had people taking I mean, like I said, I've lived in America. We make fun of the people who scream and cry about getting their pronouns wrong. It's like, you don't need that. You don't need, just because people are taking the piss out of your religion, right? Doesn't mean you don't have to hold it dear. The thing is, as I said,
Oh, no. Look. Hold on. So when someone takes the piss out of someone's religion, there's basically two ways you can go about it, yeah? One is, you can go into an absolute rage, right? And just let the guy have it, right? Or you can take the more intellectual route and go, you know what? I'm just gonna keep away from this because I know if I keep swimming in here, I'm gonna fucking drown. Okay? So I think it's best for me, the intellectual person, not the person who just jumps in and starts drowning straight away. It's just to basically say, you know what? I think I'm gonna stay away from this because if I'm next to this kind of stuff, I already know what's gonna happen. Right? And so like, what's happening now, Kat, is that like that place has become everywhere now. It's become like in your face. It's become like all the time in your face. And people are not like saying, okay, listen, stay the fuck away from me, because this basically doesn't go with what I'm saying.
And I agree with you.
Like, so there's basically no more like havens anymore, because people are just like,
I agree.
Oh well, if you can't accept that, then you can't take a joke and like everything is funny.
And that's one of the problems that people have with pride, and that's why I've said nobody cares. Okay, one of the problems is, okay, we've reached the point where nobody cares. Right? Nobody cares. I work with people who are gay and straight. Okay, I don't care. The problem that people have is the moment you start shoving it into their faces, where it's like you can't escape it. It's like, I don't care. Do I go around telling everybody, hi, I'm a virgin. Let me tell you about Virgin Pride. Hey, everybody, I'm a virgin. Let me tell you about it. I don't go posting about it daily because my personal life is none of your business. And I don't, unless you are dating me or you are interested in me romantically, then I don't care. And it's the same thing with, like I said, if you are, I recently found out someone I work with is a lesbian. I don't care. She's cool. I like her. Don't care. It's not because I hate her. It's because I like her. Her lesbianism doesn't change my opinion of her. So one of the big reasons why a lot of people are pushing back against Pride is not because they hate people. It's because they're fed up of having it shoved in their faces. It's the fact that Play Warframe blocked, but at the same time...
Well, like, even... Well, hold on. Even, like, I heard that even, like, the gay community had enough of this Pride stuff as well. Like, I don't know if it's true or not.
Yes,
Well,
a
it's
lot
true.
have. Oh, a lot have, and a lot of the trans
It's true.
people...
Trust me. A lot of the people that are, like, being, like...
Yeah.
Don't actually align with what they're saying either. The issue is you have people masquerading, acting as a false shepherd, and people are taking the bait and such and going along with, like, calling out the false shepherd by assigning the false shepherd to being, like, leading the flock of lamb.
Yeah.
Even though the false shepherd leads nothing.
It's sort of like there's a lot of YouTubers that, and I did try to contact them because I wanted to correct their misconceptions about Islam. But if you actually listen to them, a lot of them are like, we don't want to have anything to do with this. They call out the inappropriate behavior in the parades. They don't believe that children should be medically treated for things. They don't believe it should be in the schools. They are, like, there's one video of a woman who, it starts with a girl crying that somebody got her pronouns wrong, and then there's a lesbian comes in, she's like, I'm sorry I fought for gay rights. I wanted to just live my life and be left alone. I'm so sorry, I regret getting involved. A lot of people are fed up, and the thing is, the funny thing is, I'm seeing it also with Muslims, because I got into an argument with somebody who called The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe Islamophobic. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe is a Christian story. It's written by a Christian author. How is that Islamophobic? Okay, I actually enjoyed the entire series, but yes, it's blatant.
You know what? I think I care way too much about my blood pressure to even bother with Twitter or X, whatever the fuck. Because, like, that's why when you message me and stuff, I don't even get it on Twitter because I really can't be bothered. I can't bother to look at that thing there.
Yeah, don't.
And be like,
trust me, don't worry. I don't really go on Twitter either.
I rarely go on it.
It wasn't until recently that I actually remembered what my password was and got into my Twitter account, and even at that, it wasn't even like, oh, I won the, like, message and all that stuff and such to talk to, like, people and all that different social. No, it was literally because I was having, like, tech issues and such. Well, not really. I was having issues with the company and such, and I was trying to get in, like, figure out what I'm supposed to do, because it gave me the whole run around. It's like, oh yeah, you need like help and such. Contact this company. Oh wait, no, you're not supposed to contact this company. You're supposed to contact this company. What are you talking about? You're not supposed to contact us. You're supposed to contact the first people. And it's like, just went on Twitter and just asked, who the hell am I supposed to contact?
Wait, so just a question. Am I live on Instagram? Because I don't think I am.
On what?
Instagram. I tried to figure it out. I don't know if this is working. I highly doubt it. I don't see any.
I don't touch Instagram.
I don't even have you on Instagram.
I wanted to try it. I highly doubt it, but I thought I'd try it. Maybe I'll get it next time. It looks like... I mean, I was able to post my...
Yeah, sorry, go on.
I was able to post my Zero location video on Instagram, which was pretty cool. Look, I'm of the mindset, as I said, me and my cousin Roba, we made... there's a difference...
We, like, always end up getting into some kind of political... religious talk on your gaming channel. That's what I've noticed.
Because I can't focus on anything. I
thought it was about games. Like,
I want to stick to video games. You guys do this to me, but no. Look, just.
I mean, your channel name is the Hijabi Gamer.
I know that, but I think everybody should know that Kat is a gamer. She's not.
Oh, yeah, no.
She's
Like,
like
that's the second half of the
but
name.
she's a gamer though.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a she's a boss gamer. Yeah, she wears a scarf, and she's from New Jersey, and they talk like
Hey,
this.
hey, New Jersey
like
does
coffee
not,
and-
excuse me, New Jersey does not exist. I'm from that place that isn't New York. We don't want people getting ideas and coming to New Jersey.
The Shore?
Something like that.
Or what was it? The show, whatever. Trying to remember the one show for the New Jersey show thing. What was it?
It was called "Where's My Coffee?"
Yeah. Oh God,
I don't know what
I
it's
don't
called.
want to do this anymore.
I can't believe you're from New Jersey, Kev, but you don't drink coffee. Like, you are really weird.
Thank you.
Was the show actually? No, think about it. Wasn't the show called Jersey Shore?
Yeah, that's what it was called. Yeah, but I thought it did kind of suck, though, didn't it? Or was it just me?
I never watched it. I just know like the stereotype and the memes and such.
But, you know what it is, right? The quality of shows have gone really down. It's like, I mean, like I remember when, like, I was actually there when Prison Break came out, and fucking Breaking Bad came out, and The Wire came out. I can't think of anything recently that even comes close to those. I can't think of anything. I know that Squid Games is okay. Like, I heard Squid Games was cool. I haven't seen Squid Games though. But like, I heard that Squid Games is like pretty dope. But Squid Games.
Something I heard that saddens me a little bit. In terms of like with Squid Game and such.
Yeah.
What happened to the one actor after like Squid Game and all that?
What happened to the one actor? What happened?
He got an acting role for this American company that's making absolute terrible shows and such. The most recent project he's worked on and such is about like lesbian space witches. What?
Oh, you mean the Acolyte?
What?
Yep.
Oh my.
Oh, the actor. Oh, what? The Star Wars
He
thing. The
plays
Acolyte.
one of the Jedi. Yeah, he plays one of the Jedi. They like have him playing one of the Jedi that like you props to him for trying to learn English, but you could tell that it's not his native language.
You know what? I mean, you know what it is? I'm actually really impressed with a lot of non-English actors that actually pick up English. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. You never ever see that with like our actors, though, isn't it? You never see that with like, I don't know, Brad Pitt learns Cantonese because of like a role he's taking or some shit. No, you never fucking know that. It's like, nah, screw you. English is the best language in the world. So
I want to see examples, but the only issue is the examples that I have. All Canadian. They're Canadian. They're not American. They're Canadian. Like, I can't give American examples. I can only really give Canadian examples, like Ryan Reynolds.
I am fluent in Canadian, United Kingdomish, British, Australian, Scottish.
United Kingdom and British.
Yes.
What the hell is that?
They're two totally different things. How dare you doubt my knowledge of the United Kingdom, Mr. Man who lives in the United Kingdom?
Kat, I get what you're referencing. That is hilarious. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know if you're actually referencing that or not.
Probably not. This is me. I'm
She's not
an idiot.
referencing anything that makes sense right now.
There's a very old like meme on the internet and such of like this one like kid like on like she basically was like talking about like why are like everyone like fighting against each other and such. Why can't we all just like learn to speak language and all that? None of this like Canadian-ish or UK-ish and such. What? Just speak American-ish. Like,
Listen.
You both are.
You guys speak English. You guys all speak English. America, Canadian. I need to Canadian.
Hey, totally different English.
I nearly messed
totally different
And then you
language.
messed up as a Canadian, huh? Canadian, right? You don't all speak English, okay? You don't speak English, because it came from England. By the end of the day, the English, German, French, they all came from Romans. So who gives a shit? A whole bunch of Romans. Who gives a shit? Who cares?
Excuse me, I came from Egypt. Alright? Egypt!
Okay, but right now you're not speaking Egyptian, and you're
اوكي
not,
طيب عايز
you know,
تتكلم عربي هكلمه
you are half
بالعربي
Roman.
هتكلم مصري
You are
أنت
half Roman. You are half Roman, just like me.
انا
So,
بتكلم
push.
لا انا بتكلم مصري
Okay.
excuse me انا بتكلم مصري شايف
ما-
بتكلم مصري
ما-
مصري
Not.
مصري مصري
Half.
مصري
Not. You are what we call half caste over here in the UK. I mean, that's what I get called. Well,
Okay,
Meanwhile, I'm just a mutt.
we're all mutts.
This is the place
We all are.
to destroy.
Nobody's
Oh yeah, no,
I'm like-
here's the
I'm
thing.
mixed up.
My blood is like the most diluted.
Feels like a tomb. Stagnant.
nah, dude.
With my blood like
That's not
going
fair.
from all over
At
the
the center.
fucking world.
Wait, where are you from then?
Made.
Give yourself to darkness,
Egypt.
Guardian.
Alexia is
Let's
from
stay vigilant.
Egypt. I've indoctrinated
Okay,
her
because-
into our
because-
cult.
hold on,
Doesn't matter what her
hold on,
DNA says. She's in the cult
Hold on,
now.
Cat. Hold on, Cat.
Swear to
One second
God.
before you start my head off.
Look, Alexia, do you
Arab
acknowledge?
woman, right? Just relax.
Oh, hey,
Hold on a second. let me-
Alexia, you acknowledge the awesome amazingness that is Egypt. You heard us?
I acknowledge the awesome amazingness of anything everything style. I'm nihilistic.
Yeah, but you haven't been to Egypt
Exactly.
yet.
Hell yeah. He's right.
Ikora, Grove.
Everything that's done. Anyway, as I was trying to say, Froz, was rudely interrupted by the Arab woman who wears a scarf. Yeah, so I was interrupted.
Hey,
Yeah?
that sounds diminishing and belittling. Excuse me, the Arab. You need to make it sound more
Screaming for
amazing.
somebody to say a different language.
It should be amazing Arab.
Listen, I'm not your husband, I'm not your brother, I'm not your dad. So you're not amazing to me. You are amazing gamer.
I'm
You're
an
amazing
Arab.
gamer.
I'm an Arab that automatically and apparently Alaska is actually pretty.
Oh, it is.
That was on
Hold
my
on, is that... Wait, that's the state of America, right? That's a recognized state.
Yes. Yes, it is
Okay.
one of the 50 states of America.
It's the one that's
Okay,
next
you know-
to Russia that's freezing cold that makes Canada.
You know which state it actually is on like the number scale? Like that or no?
I think it's the 49th or 48th state. Number 50, I'm pretty sure it's Hawaii.
Hey, I thought there was more than 50 states though, isn't there? There's more than 50 states now, isn't there?
There's territories and such.
And Newell Island.
Like, they're recognized to be a part of, like, America, but they're not, like, states.
Newell Island is not part of New York. Newell Island is
Well, no, I mean, like, you got,
Okay.
the area in, like, Central America area and such, not, what's it, Puerto Rico, there you go, that's what I'm talking about. Puerto Rico is considered a territory of the United States.
American? Really?
Share a picture of Alaska, and all I want to say is I thought Alaska was an unbearable hellhole.
No.
And now I'm
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I mean, I brought that up last time. Didn't I bring that up, Kat, to you? I said that, like, Alaska's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool place to live in. And you were like, no, it's just this mountains and
snow.
ice and stuff.
It's
No,
snow.
that's
It's
Washington.
Wait, but Alaska is farther north than Washington. I can eat
Oh, yeah.
anything, all right? Okay. If it's farther
Well,
north
no,
than
what I mean
Egypt.
is, like, Washington State, not DC. There is a distinct difference between the two. I want to point that out right now.
Yes, you know that little talk. There's a difference between Washington State. If you're that obsessed with Washington,
Well, look, listen, obviously I'm not like uneducated. Like I know that the capital of America. I know the capital of America is Washington, right? Correct?
Washington, D.C. Washington is a state. Different. They're actually different.
Okay.
And Hawaii is heaven on earth, and Alaska is a frigid nightmare hell zone.
Alright. Okay, well, Cap, you know why they call the United Kingdom then? Do you even know why? Go for it.
Because there's
It's okay, I'll wait.
There's multiple countries connected, and there was a whole bunch of other territories, and it practically ruled the world.
What countries are we talking about? Wait. What countries are we
Canada
talking
and
about?
Australia.
No, I'm talking about in the UK.
Wales, Scotland, and...
Okay, good. Good job. Excellent.
Hold on
And
now.
Northern Ireland
now.
is separate
Hold on
from...
now. Part of my blood is getting a little bit there. Coronavirus. Non-coronavirus.
Yeah, no, I was about to say
I know.
Northern Ireland is separate.
I know that, but Alexa, listen.
Yeah.
The government don't give a shit. The government over here are like, nah, we've conquered
There's
Ireland.
wars and plenty of death and such over their independence.
It's still wars
It
now.
has been divvied up and such because people still
still
don't want
wars
to
now.
accept it.
But yeah, there's still wars going on right now for them.
Wait, no! Why? But then personally,
look,
personally,
there's about all the noise.
look, if I were personally, and this might be what I'm doing, personally, if I wanted to claim, I would not be claiming a place in the middle of the desert. I'd be like, you want to know something, everybody? I got bad news for you. I hate to break it to you. The Caribbean
Oh god.
was a Muslim holy land. It's a Muslim holy land. We laid claim to it, and it's ours, alright? Okay?
Okay, well, what does that have to do with Ireland?
Nothing. Ireland.
Oh, wow.
I've never been to Ireland, so I don't know.
I know.
Hold on.
I know. But you don't know yet.
I want the Caribbean.
There is a song, a very famous song, that was based upon the warring that would go on within Ireland.
It's the Lion I know that Alice in Wonderland was
The
based
song I'm talking about, you know the band The Cranberries.
Yes. They sing the song about
There's
the
a very famous song from them.
Ireland
what,
is
the
probably
Cranberries?
one step above Alaska.
Listen, Cat,
Pay me enough to go to
I've only been
Alaska.
I've only been to Egypt and America. If you don't know nothing about Ireland.
I've been to England, I've been to Switzerland, I've been to Germany.
Now, her brother, or her brothers, I don't know which one exactly, are very seasoned and they do actually travel other places.
How do you know?
Cat doesn't.
How do you know?
Because he told me. He told me. Somebody thought they go to Scotland and different countries. Yeah.
Hold on. Can I just point out, it's obvious Cat doesn't go and explore around and such. He's a gamer.
I know that.
You don't even know what
Oh, she's a hardcore. No, hold on. Gamers do go out, but Cat is a hardcore gamer. There's a difference. Extreme.
Let me put it this way, alright? I live, okay, what is one of the
Good job, you extreme.
what is one of the most popular places people ask you about America, they ask you about New York. Have you been to Manhattan? Oh my god. You wanna know how many times I've been to Manhattan in the last 10 years?
I'm just reminded of the one Simpsons that's
like
Homer
5
versus
times.
New York.
Okay, I went once to visit my brother with my parents. Then I went to New York for several doctor's appointments. That's it! And that's all in the last, 6 months.
You know what it is though, yeah? Can I be like brutally honest? Like, I thought that you were into like skateboarding and stuff, yeah? You know, like when I first introduced your channel and stuff. I was like, I don't know. You look, you know what it is, yeah. We've got like a culture, or like not a culture. We've got like a subculture in the UK of Punjabi women that do skateboarding, and they are fucking dope. Like, they are really cool. Like, huh? I need to show you like a video of these like listen, they're wearing full niqab and stuff, and they're doing like bunny hops and all this other shit. I was like, what the hell is this? This is extreme skateboarding. This is extreme Hijabi skateboarding.
Lone Hawk?
Yeah.
Cat is gonna be going and playing Jet Set Radio Future, and Cyber Rush, Bomb Rush, Cyber Rush. I got the title wrong for one there. It says next thing we know, you're gonna be playing Jet Set Radio Future, and then Bomb Rush Cyberpunk. Oh, I actually just beat that game, like, last night. I literally just beat it last night.
Wait, the base game?
Yes, the base game. I don't have a DLC.
Oh god, DLC. Oh my god.
I spoke with one of my friends that was playing the DLC, and he said had to get a new headset because he broke his old headset because the boss pissed him off that much. And it's not even like, oh, the boss infuriated him because, like, the boss is the boss is different.
Oh, he likes the witness!
I don't know what boss is. I don't know what
I know the boss. I know the boss is talking about.
Okay.
I know the boss is talking about because I nearly snapped my black controller over his mouth. So.
Well, here's a question. Would you say the boss is more or less difficult than Millennium?
Oh, they are way worse than that. They're way worse. Huh? What? No, that's just her name. Yeah,
that's just the name of the character. It's not like named after like any.
And she's a secret boss as well, believe it or not. She's an actual secret boss. Like, she's not like you can
she's an actual boss. You technically don't even have to go and fight her.
You're never gonna have to face her at all. You can just go through the whole game and go, la la la, I finished the game. This is Millennia. Oh, let me. You know, it's really got hype because of social media. It's not even like to go all this attention. There was social media and YouTube and Instagram and they're like, there is this naked doll pic.
Not just that, it's also because she actually is legitimately a difficult boss.
So she likes the goddamn weakness! Burn in hell! Burn in hell! Die, mother...
She's friggin' real, and you have to hit you. Be real.
Oh yeah, she has multiple ways when she attacks you.
Yeah, she's okay, so...
He has like a diving move that, like, you can't really dodge out the way.
Look,
basically gives you AIDS, and you die from AIDS slowly.
The witness! Like the freaking witness! Burn in hell!
Listen, he makes the witness look like a tutorial boss.
What? This thing is ridiculously long and annoying and...
Oh, you haven't played Elden Ring, Cat. That's what I'm saying. You need to just play Elden Ring. No one needs to tell you nothing. You just play it. Like, don't watch any videos. Don't watch none of this shit. Just play the game, okay? And then see how much you like it. Because I know several people that told me to F off because I recommended that game to them, and I was like, why do you hate it so much? He was like, because you didn't tell me anything about the game. You just said to download it, and I was like, okay, well,
simultaneously victims.
You know.
And
sorry, but
condemned to fade in
light. I have a friend of mine that was like that went and got the game because George R.R. Martin, after like he couldn't get it, after he couldn't like get the multiplayer to work with me, and was bitching about like how the multiplayer works in it.
Yeah, same.
After not knowing really anything about Souls games, me knowing what Souls games are like, what the multiplayer is like and such, I understood what I was getting into when I like got
here. For God's sake, why?
But you know what it is though, right? Listen,
Ritual site. Keep at it.
me personally, I personally think that the hardest Souls game to this day, is still Sekiro. Sekiro is still the hardest Souls game. People can say, it's Bloodborne or Dark Souls 1. No, you're a tard, okay? Because all those games have multiplayer in them. All those games have like, people can summon to help you. Sekiro is like, fuck you, no.
The game on Game Pass that I now want to see your thoughts on. It's called Lords of the Fallen.
Oh, I want to play that.
Yes, I've played that game. You want to play the very first one or the new one that came out recently?
The new.
Damn it!
Actually, hold on, let me check
Oh,
that.
jeez! Why?
It might be the
Why,
one
God?
that recently
Why,
came out.
God?
All I know is that it's on Game Pass.
Why?
Okay, they're both have the same name, that's why. They're both called Lords of the Fallen, which is retarded.
Oh,
Guys, let's look at sequel to this game. Okay, great. What's the name gonna be? Each the same name. I love it, go for it. It's like when they called the Xbox One.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
What ostrich with his head in the ground? What's the name there?
The Fallen game I'm talking about was the one that came out last year.
killed me! What killed me?
Alright. Okay, listen. I'm just gonna say this, right?
What?
Me, personally,